Okay. Hello, y'all. Thank y'all for jumping on here last minute. I have just a couple of things I want to share with you guys and a quick little training for you that I think will really help you just going into this week. So as y'all know, the company has challenged us with some big things this month. And I am about to have a lot of life just change. And so I just really think that we need one of our best months ever. Everybody does. That can really just kickstart our business and really get some things going, because those of you who have been in Mary Kay for a little bit know that when the momentum gets going, things just keep happening. Like, you just have to get that ball rolling and then keep that momentum going. And then before you know it, your business can kind of just explode. And so I think we have enough new people right now. We just need to get some balls rolling. So I have some really good ideas and some things I want to share. We have some really big goals. We are aiming to have so to kind of stick with the 5,600 numbers and stuff for like the anniversary, I decided that our unit is going to do 5,600 times 4. So like that's our production goal, and that's kind of how we're tying it into the anniversary numbers. So that's a big goal. It's a goal that's scary. It's something that my unit has never done, but I know we can do it. And so I just want to kind of break that down and give some ideas tonight. So just kind of going to consultant by consultant level, there's several things that you could do, and I think you need to pick one if you haven't already. I know I've talked to several of you already, so if you have reached out to me or if I have talked to you already, we kind of know what you're tracking. But if you haven't picked that, we need to pick that ASAP so that we kind of know what we're tracking and I know best how to help and coach you. So some ideas are to sell 56 items, sell 13 sets. So the 13th of September is the actual anniversary day. It was also Mary Kay's favorite number. So that's where that's coming from. Another idea is lead a $5,600 team. So together you and your team are doing 5,600 this month. Another idea is hold 5 to 6 appointments each week. So just kind of picking something to track, okay? Because if you don't pick something, it's really hard to stay on target with a goal. And if you have too much, a confused mind does nothing. So really like narrow down what it is you want to track. And so for me, it's this 5,600 times 4. So I've got that number that I'm tracking, and like by the thousands, I guess, like how our unit does. And then I'm trying to get 20 new agreements in the system as well. So I've just kind of numbered 1 through 20, and I'm like, who are these new people going to be? I can't wait to meet them. I want to go find them as soon as I can. So really utilizing your bestie coupons. If you are someone that has bestie coupons, I am going to be giving out like huge prizes this month for people that get those used up. And if you are a more seasoned consultant, I have bestie coupons for you. So reach out to me so I can let you know how many and how we're going to get those used up, because I want everybody focused on finding some new people, because growth is going to help your business. So really quickly, I just want to do a quick training and share some stats with you that I think is really eye-opening. And just reminding you guys that just selling the products themselves can make you a ton of money. And there's a ton of money just sitting on the table just in the sale of the product. So even when you just take team building out of it. And so I want to kind of break this down. So we're coming up on a star consultant quarter deadline, the 15th. And you know, in this business, our minimum goal as a worker should always be to do your $600 wholesale order each month. This makes sure you're a star every quarter. And you just need to figure out what kind of star consultant you want to be. Do you want to be a star that orders 600 a month? Or you could do maybe 800 a month? or some people do about 1,000 a month. And I want to kind of break down what kind of money can come in just from the sale of the product and how many faces needs to be seen at those levels. Because it's really like, when you break it down like this, it's not that bad at any level. So you just kind of got to figure out what kind of star do you want to be. And we've got until September 15th for you to be a star for this quarter. And that'll get you to the dolphin sightseeing tour that we're doing for all of our first quarter stars. And then you want to make sure you don't miss the first quarter, because 4-quarter stars earn a cruise from me. So don't miss the first quarter. That's going to be what gets you on target for a free cruise. Okay. And there's still, like, this can so be done. So let's just talk about breaking down the 600. So if you were a star that just does your 600 every month, and that's doing, like, taking the profit, so you're ordering 600 and you're profiting 600 for the year. At the end of the year, you're going to have an extra $7,200 in your pocket as profit. And so what does that mean you would need to focus on to get that done? And we're going to do these numbers based on an average of $65 per face. So that's a pretty low average. We usually do higher, especially if you're going to have a director with you helping. So these are really conservative numbers. So at $65 per face to do a 600 where you're taking profit, you would want to see 18 faces per month. That averages out to about 4 faces per week, or 1 party per week. And as far as hours of work, it's really 3 to 4 hours of work per week. And this does not include any money coming in from reorders. Y'all, this is not that bad to just work an extra 3 to 4 hours per week and end up with an extra $7,200 at the end of the year. Okay? So that's what it looks like for the 600. For the $800 wholesale order per month, where you're taking profit, by the end of the year, you'll have an extra $9,600 in your pocket. That averages out at $65 per face to 25 faces per month, or 6 faces per week, or 1 to 2 parties per week. And your time is about 6 hours per week. So y'all, this is huge. If your boss in your, like, regular second job or whatever, if you have a job outside of Mary Kay, came to you and said, if you could work an extra 1.5 to 2 hours a day for the next year, at the end of the year, I'll give you a $10,000 bonus. Would you do it? I would. That's all this is. It's just it's 6 more hours in your week that you're plugging in. So just when you think about it that way, it really is like, don't leave this money on the table. There is good money to be made. So let's talk about the $1,000 order a month where you're taking profit. That's an extra $12,000 in your pocket at the end of a year. That averages out at $65 per face to 30 faces per month, or 8 faces per week, 2 to 3 parties per week, and the time spent is 8 to 9 hours per week. Okay? Y'all, this is huge. So a lot of you just need to get that ball rolling, get a week or 2 of parties booked, and then you're playing deal or no deal and booking from your bookings, and just keep it going. Figure out which kind of star you're going to be and figure out a way to track these stats I just gave you. And y'all, this will be game changing for your business. I promise you. Look at your books. How many appointments do you have on them for the next 7 days? If it's not enough to meet whatever category you are fitting into, then your focus needs to be booking until you have those. Okay, I'm going to post a picture in Voxer later after we get done of all of these stats written out so you have it in case you didn't get to jot it all down. I'll also post the recording, that way you can replay this if you need to. But y'all, this is the time to dig in and make extra money. The fall is one of the best times to be in Mary Kay because we get all kinds of new products. People have debt-free Christmases all the time in Mary Kay. So dig in now. You guys could have huge, huge, huge things happen in the next few months. So just get your ball rolling. Make sure you've reached out to me or I've talked to you about your goal for this month and which like 56 thing you're tracking. I need to know that if we haven't talked about it. The last thing is keep an eye on Voxer and Facebook tomorrow because I'm rolling something out tomorrow that you want to be a part of. It's called the 7 Days of Greatness and it's launching tomorrow. It's going to go from tomorrow for the next 7 days. And there are going to be, it's basically going to be a list of things that you can do in your business in the next 7 days that are all going to have like big, good, awesome prizes attached to them. Well, basically you'll earn points. So like it'll be, we just don't have what like the directors are kind of talking about like points and how this is going to work and what's going to be worth what. So that's why it's launching tomorrow. We're finalizing the flyer and which prizes and all that. But every activity that you can do in this next 7 days that's going to be on this list will have a point value attached to it. And then based on point values, it's going to be like however many points you get in the next 7 days in your 7 days of greatness are the prizes you can earn. And I want y'all to think like back in May when we had like those really big prizes like TVs and like these are going to be good prizes. Okay. So I know I tell y'all all the time, but I just want to remind y'all like train yourself to chase the prize trail. When this launches tomorrow, use the training I gave you tonight, figure out what category you're in, figure out what you're going to track, figure out which of these things you can try to do in the next 7 days that's going to map into that plan that you're on. Earn yourself some prizes, but this will do wonders for your business. And like y'all have seen what can happen at the end of the month in a 2 to 3 day period. So imagine after 7 days of just really digging in, participating in this 7 days of greatness, letting me coach you through it, where we're talking daily, like this could be game changing for your month and just for your quarter, for your star, for all of that. So I'm super excited about it. I wanted to make sure that I at least got all this out to you tonight. And then y'all will get the details of 7 Days of Greatness tomorrow. So be watching for that. Are there any questions? I don't want to keep you guys super long tonight. Any questions? Are y'all excited? Okay. If y'all have any questions that you just don't want to ask in the group or anything like that, feel free to box me, text me, anything. And I want to hear from you kind of which star you think you want to be tracking. Do you want to be that $600, $800, or $1,000 star level? So if we've already talked about your 56, goal or whatever, tell me what kind of star you want to be. If we haven't talked about any of it, tell me both. Send me a Vox or a text tonight and let me know. All right, ladies, I'm excited. It's going to be an awesome week. I can feel it and I can't wait. And I hope it energizes you to work and get up early. Get up an hour early tomorrow. Get your day going. Or spend some time tonight getting planned for tomorrow so you just know what your day is, know what you got to get done, so that you're just checking things off your list. Let me know how I can help you. All right. Sign up for Tuesday Step if you haven't by noon tomorrow. Love y'all. See ya.